Hi there, Dr. Bill Crawford here, psychologist, speaker, author of 4 books, host of 2 PBS specials. Here today to bring you another tip on how to help you create the life you want, how to bring more clarity, confidence, and creativity into everything you do. Today, I want to look at the first 2 steps in a 6-step process on influencing others or communicating effectively with others. And I think it's important to look at, what kind of problems do we have when we're trying to influence others. Most of the time, I think people go into those situations concerned about something. They may be concerned about how the other person is being, or the effect of that other person's behavior on them, or the organization, or in some ways they're worried about something. If I don't get this person to change, oh man, bad things will happen. So people have a tendency to go into those difficult conversations in a difficult mindset. They have a tendency to be worried, stressed, frustrated, concerned. And while that's understandable, now we know that actually throws us into that lower 20% of the brain. We don't have access to our clarity, confidence, and creativity. We don't have access to all the interpersonal skills and wonderful ideas that come from the upper 80% of the brain. So the first essential step in going into a conversation or being influential with others is we have to know what we want to bring to the conversation. We've got to know the qualities and characteristics we want to bring. Maybe it's confidence, maybe it's clarity, maybe it's compassion, maybe it's curiosity, maybe it's a true interest in what's good for both of us. Regardless, you want to have decided what is that and what does it look like? Who am I when I'm being curious and compassionate and interested? Who am I when I'm being clear, confident, and creative versus who am I when I'm being kind of worried or concerned or accusatory? So we've got to get really clear what do we want to bring to the initial conversation. Then we've got to get really clear what do we want to bring out in others. Again, most of us see other people who are being difficult or resistant or upset in some ways as the problem, and we get worried about that, and we're trying to stop their negative behavior. The problem is they will hear that as criticism and will go into either shame or blame. Most people go into blame, which is kind of the fight or flight response. Blame is, well, it's not about me, blah, 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 and all of a sudden, rather than talking about how to fix the problem, it becomes a debate about who's at fault. If they go into shame, that's still not so good. Yeah, you're right, I'm a horrible person. Gosh, I don't know why I did that. I am so stupid. That doesn't have them accessing the best of who they are, that upper 80% of their brain. So we've got to know who we want to be going in. We've got to have a pretty good picture of what that looks like and feels like. We've got to know what we want to bring out in them. Have we ever seen this person be clear and confident and creative? Have we ever seen this person access their best in situations? If so, that's the part of them we want to touch, that's the part of them we want to reach, and that's the part of them we want to partner with. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is to begin to think back on conversations, especially those difficult conversations we've had with people, and ask ourselves the question, did I really go in clear about what I wanted to bring? And did I really go in clear about what I wanted to bring out in them? I'll bet most of us would say no. There's a great quote I love that when I'm working with leaders and parents and people who want to be more influential with others, it says, true vision is the ability to see in another more than they are showing you. The ability to see in another more than they are showing you. In other words, let's don't look at their resistance, their fear, their worry, their concern, their stubbornness, and make that the problem that we've got to stop. We want to get really clear, what can I see? What's beyond that? If I look past that kind of mask of fear, who are they really? Who are they at their best? Because that's the person I want to connect with and partner with. Okay, this is part 1. I'm going to do this in 3 parts, giving you essential steps in each part. So first, what I would encourage you to do is kind of begin to think about the conversations as you go into them from this point on. What do I want to bring? What do I want to bring out? How do I want to define myself in terms of my best? And what do I want to bring out in them? I think you'll find immediately there's a shift in the energy of that conversation. I hope you're finding these videos valuable. I'm having a wonderful time bringing them to you. If so, please hit the like button and please share them with your friends. Google, YouTube, all the social media pays a lot of attention to whether you like it and whether you share it and whether you commented on it. Feel free, please comment on it. I love to read your comments. If you have a question about this, feel free to put that down below and I will be happy to answer that as well. Look forward to the next installment, part 2, where I give you the second essential steps. But in the meantime, I'm going to encourage you to practice what you found valuable today. Find what you like and go out and then begin to make this a new habit, a new way of being with people. Until next time, here's to you bringing more clarity, confidence, and creativity to everything you do. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.